Morning, Ahsoka. He had a rough night. Kept asking where he was. Did he sleep eventually? Around 4. He asked about someone, a girl. Didn't know the name, but kept saying, she has a quiet laugh. I think it was you.
Thank you, Dana. Hey.
Oh, hello. Are you a nurse here?
No, I'm just someone who comes to visit.
That's kind. Not many people come to visit, I think.
Can I tell you something weird?
You always say that.
Because the things I want to tell you are always a little weird. I think there was a shape in my life that I didn't understand until I met you. Like something was missing and I just got used to the missing. And then you showed up and I thought, oh, that's what that was.
That is weird.
I know.
Say it again anyway.
I've replayed that moment so many times it should feel worn out by now. It doesn't. The things that matter most don't go flat. They stay sharp. Forever. Whether you want them to or not.
I brought you an Americano. No sugar.
How did you know that's what I drink?
Lucky guess.
That's exactly right. You have a good memory.
One of us does.
The sky looks different today. Like it's trying to remember something.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
Yes, we've met before.
Where?
A coffee shop. You couldn't decide between 2 muffins for about 5 minutes.
That sounds exactly like me. Did we become friends?
Something like that.
Something like that. 3 years. Every morning coffee. Every stupid argument about nothing. Every quiet Tuesday night when we didn't need to say a single word because being in the same room was already enough. Something like that.
Okay, walk me through the logic here. The blueberry one is objectively more interesting, but the chocolate one is more dependable. Which one do I actually want?
I genuinely cannot help you with this.
You could. You're choosing not to.
I've known you for 3 weeks. I don't know you well enough to make muffin decisions for you.
3 weeks is plenty. What do you think I should get?
Blueberry.
Chocolate. Wait. Was that a test? Did you just test me?
I'll give you both.
You don't have to do that.
I know.
Thank you.
He came back the next day, and the day after, for 2 months, every single morning. Americano, 5 minutes at the muffin case, and some reason to stay a little longer than he needed to. I started putting a blueberry muffin aside for him before he even walked in the door. He never asked how I knew. Maybe he did know and just liked that I did it. That was very Leo, noticing everything, but only saying the things that really counted.
Someone left this here. It's smooth on one side. Someone must have held it a lot.
You used to carry it in your pocket.
I did?
Every day. You said it helped when you felt anxious. You'd hold it and count to 10.
Does it work?
You always said it did.
I gave him that stone on our 6-month anniversary. I found it on a beach. It was completely ordinary and unremarkable, and somehow I thought, this is exactly right. He carried it every day for 2.5 years. When they moved him into the center, I made sure it came with him. He doesn't know why it's there, but every time the nurses clean the room, he puts it back on the windowsill carefully. Like something in him knows it belongs there, even if he can't remember why.
10. You're right. That does help a little.
You're putting way too much pepper in that.
I'm an artist. Trust the process.
Last time you trusted the process, we ordered takeout at midnight and you made me split the delivery fee.
That was a one-time creative setback. And I gave you the bigger portion.
Of burnt rice.
The portions were equal. Hey,
Hey, what?
nothing. I really like looking at you when you laugh. Is that a weird thing to say?
A little weird.
I know. Still true, though.
I used to think I'd remember that moment forever. Turns out, I was right. I just didn't know forever would feel like this.
How was today?
He asked if I was a nurse.
I'm sorry.
He knew I wasn't lying when I said we'd met before. He just couldn't find where.
Ahsoka.
He said he'd try to remember my face. He says that every time.
You know you don't have to keep...
Don't.
I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying you're allowed to...
Maya, I know what you're going to say. And I know you're saying it because you love me. But don't.
Did he eat today?
He drank the Americano, didn't finish it.
That's something. Come on, I'll walk you out. He said something last week, when I was doing his afternoon check. He didn't know I knew you. He said he kept dreaming about someone, and he didn't know who, but it made him feel safe. He said, I wish I knew her name.
He used to say my name like it was something worth saying carefully.
He'd say it in the middle of sentences, for no reason. Not because he needed my attention, just because he liked saying it. Ahsoka. Like it meant something just by existing in the air. He has a box under his bed at the center. He doesn't know what's in it. He doesn't know who put it there. But every time the nurses clean the room, he pushes it carefully back under. Like something in him knows it belongs there, even if he can't say why. I know what's in it. He packed it himself before things got bad. He called me one afternoon, still lucid, still him, and said,
I want to leave you some things to keep, in case I can't keep them myself.
He put in the box a photo of us from our first trip together. His favorite pen, the one he always lent me when I needed one. A folded-up receipt from the coffee shop, the first morning I gave him both muffins, and a note. The note is on top. His handwriting, already a little shaky by then. His hands starting to forget, too. It says,
For the person I love most. I don't know who you are right now, but I knew once. You were the best thing. I think you're probably still showing up. Thank you. And I'm sorry. Keep the blueberry one. Leo.
He remembered the muffin. Right up until the end of the note. He remembered the muffin. I counted to 10 today, standing in the hallway outside his room, with my stone in my hand. The same kind, the one I found on the same beach. The one I've been carrying since the day he stopped being able to carry his. It helped a little. I hate that it helped. Tomorrow I'll walk back in, and he'll look at me and ask if I'm a nurse. And I'll say no. And he'll say not many people come to visit. And I'll say, I know. And I'll sit down, and I'll stay. I promised him I'd keep showing up. I didn't say anything about it being easy.
Morning. How was his night?
Dr. Okafor wants to see you before you go in, room 3.
Why?
He'll explain it better than me.
Leo has been having lucid windows, short periods where his cognition temporarily recovers. 20 minutes, 40, once almost 2 hours. During those windows, he can remember details, recognize people. He's essentially himself again.
Does he recognize me?
Last week, he asked a nurse if the girl with the braids had visited recently. He said, "I think I keep forgetting something that has a face, but every lucid window costs him. His brain is forcing connections back open that the disease has been closing. After each window, the decline accelerates. If it happens while you're with him, and it might, today, what comes after will be harder than anything you've seen."
Are you telling me to leave?
I'm telling you to be ready.
I'm always ready.
Be ready. Like there's a way to prepare for this. Like I could go home and practice hearing his voice say my name and not fall apart. Like I haven't been ready every single day for 14 months, walking through that door, sitting in that chair, watching him look at me like I'm a stranger, and telling myself, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. There's this thing he used to do. Whenever we were about to leave somewhere, a restaurant, a friend's place, anywhere, he'd stop at the door and look back at the room. I asked him once why he always did that. He said,
I just want to remember it the way it was.
I didn't understand that then. I understand it now. I do it too. Every time I leave his room, I stop at the door and look back, just to remember him the way he was. Just in case.
I just want to remember this exact moment. Is that why you're still here? Because the rain canceled your plans?
My plans were to be here. Hey, Americano, no sugar.
How did you know that's what I...
Lucky guess.
That's exactly right. It's going to rain today.
Probably.
I feel like I've said that before. To someone. Standing somewhere, saying, it's going to rain. Never mind. I lose things halfway through.
It's okay. Take your time.
This was usually how it went. He'd get close to the edge of something and then lose it. I'd learned not to push. Pushing made him frustrated. Frustrated Leo would go quiet and stare at the wall, and I'd sit there, hating myself for trying.
Do you ever feel like there are people-shaped spaces inside you? Like, you know someone used to be there, but you can't see their face anymore. Just the shape of where they stood.
Yeah, all the time.
You look like someone who's been carrying something heavy for a long time.
Maybe.
Who did you lose?
Someone who used to sit exactly where you're sitting and tell me it was going to rain.
The bus is late.
3 minutes.
That's a long time to just stand here.
Then say something.
I think I've been finding reasons to be near you. For a while now. in case you hadn't noticed.
I noticed.
And?
And I've been letting you.
That was the moment. Not the first coffee, not the first time he said something that made me laugh. That was the moment. Two people standing at a bus stop, admitting something that had already been true for weeks. Sometimes the most important things don't announce themselves. They've just been there the whole time, waiting for you to say it out loud.
I don't actually mind being stuck. Depends on who you're stuck with.
That's the most obvious thing you've ever said.
I'm an honest person.
You're a cheesy person.
Ahsoka, if something ever happened to me, like if I couldn't... Never mind. Forget it.
Say it.
Would you still show up? Even if I couldn't give you anything back?
Don't ask me things you already know the answer to.
I remember thinking it was such a strange thing to ask. We were happy. Everything was fine. Why would anything happen? I said, "Don't ask me things you already know the answer to." And I meant it as a compliment. Like, obviously I'd stay. That's not even a question. I didn't understand why he needed to hear it out loud. I understand now. He wasn't asking because he doubted me. He was asking because something in him already knew he was going to need that answer later. And he wanted to make sure it existed somewhere, in the air between us, before it was too late to ask.
The person you lost, were they... I'm sorry. There's something right at the edge and I can't...
It's okay, Leo.
You said my name.
Yeah,
You know my name.
I know your name.
How? Oh. Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's me.
You've been here. You've been coming here.
Every day.
Every single day?
Every single day.
I'm so sorry. I can feel it. I can feel it taking things, and I can't stop it. I'm sorry I keep forgetting you.
Please don't apologize. Please.
Hey, don't. I don't fully remember, but I feel like I'm supposed to be the one who makes it stop. Tell me something real. About us. While I still...
You used to spend 5 minutes deciding what to eat every morning, and I always knew which one you'd pick before you said it.
Blueberry.
Yes, blueberry.
I remember that. I don't know how, but I remember there was a place, and you were there, and it felt like the best part of... I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
The rain. We were talking about the rain.
Right. It's going to come down hard.
"4 minutes and 30 seconds. He said my name. He held my hand. He wiped my face like his hands still remembered how, even when his brain didn't. And then he was gone. And I was back to being a stranger who brings him coffee and tells him it's probably going to rain. Dr. Okafor said every clear moment costs him something. I've been sitting with that for hours now, and I still can't decide if I'd take it back. 4 minutes of him, really him, against whatever it cost on the other side. I'd take it. Every single time. I think that makes me selfish. I think I stopped caring about that a long time ago.
Today, you said my name. You held my hand. You wiped my face. You said you felt like you were supposed to be the one who makes it stop. I'm scared I'm going to start forgetting things too. Not the big things, the small ones. The way your voice sounds when you're trying not to laugh. The exact weight of your hand when you grabbed mine today. The way you say my name. Not just the word, but what you put into it. So I'm writing it down. All of it. Every detail I'm afraid of losing. Because you kept everything about me somewhere inside you, even when you couldn't find it. The least I can do is keep everything about you somewhere you can find it. Even if the only person reading this is me.
It rained, just like he said it would. Some things about him, nothing can touch.
You always order 2 coffees?
Force of habit.
Who's the other one for?
Someone who doesn't remember he likes it anymore.
You're doing it again.
Doing what?
2 coffees. You've been doing this for how long?
It's just coffee, Maya.
It's not just coffee. You order 2 because ordering 1 feels like admitting something.
He called me Nora today.
What?
He looked right at me, smiled, said, "Nora, you came back." Like he'd been waiting, like he was relieved.
What did you do?
I said, "Yeah, I'm here."
You didn't correct him?
No,
Why not?
because I didn't want to take that away from him. He looked the way he used to look at me. And I just sat there and let him think I was someone else.
Who's Nora?
I don't know. That's what's killing me. 447 days, and I thought I knew everything about him. And then he says a name I've never heard once.
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just...
It's not nothing. You didn't see his face.
What are you actually afraid of, Ahsoka? That Nora exists? Or that she matters more than you do?
I'm afraid that his brain has been holding on to her for 30 years without him even knowing. And I've been there every single day for 447 days. And maybe I'm the one he keeps forgetting.
That's not the same thing.
Isn't it?
No, because you're still here. And whatever Nora is to him, she wasn't.
He has a brother, Caleb. We've never really talked. I see his name on the visitor log sometimes, but not for the last few months.
Maybe he's struggling too.
Maybe. I'm going to find out who Nora is.
And then what?
I don't know yet.
Okay, serious question. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what is it?
That's your serious question?
I judge people by their answers. It's very revealing.
Ramen. You?
Pizza. See, we're compatible. Carb people.
For the record, Derek was charming. He was funny. He remembered what I said 5 minutes ago and asked follow-up questions. On paper, he was doing everything right. Which is exactly why Leo had been watching him for 2 weeks.
How long have you been seeing him?
3 weeks. Leo, why are you...
Does he ever cancel plans last minute?
Once. He said he had
Was it a weekend?
Saturday, but
Does he text back slower on weekends than weekdays?
how do you know that?
Don't commit to anything tonight, okay? Just don't.
Did someone just sit here?
No, just the waiter.
I'm sorry. You needed to know.
How long?
2 weeks.
He spent 2 weeks.
I had concerns.
As...
As a friend.
right. As a friend.
You think it's funny? Going through my stuff?
I think it's funny that you need 2 people to have a conversation with one.
You've got a big mouth for someone who's got no business being involved.
She's my friend. That's my business.
Your friend. Sure.
Walk away.
Not worth it.
You okay?
Completely fine.
Leo, your mouth is bleeding.
It's a very small amount of bleeding. Barely counts.
Oh my god. You ran a 2-week investigation. You got yourself into this. And now you're standing here telling me you're completely fine.
I would do it again.
Why?
Because you deserve to know. And because I didn't want to watch you get hurt by someone who wasn't paying attention.
That's a very specific thing to say.
I'm a very specific person.
Next time you decide to investigate someone for me, tell me first.
So there can be a next time?
Don't push it.
That was the second moment. Not the bus stop, not the coffee. That parking lot. Him standing there bleeding, telling me he'd do it again, like it was the most obvious thing in the world. I walked away first because I didn't trust my own face. Maya caught up with me 2 seconds later and didn't say a single word. She didn't have to. He stalked my date, ran a 2-week background check on a man he called just a concern, got punched for it, and stood there bleeding, telling me he'd do it again. That was Leo. No grand speeches, no perfect timing, just showing up at the wrong restaurant, in the wrong parking lot, always on the right side. And somehow, that was enough. That was everything. And now, I'm the one who shows up. Every single day. I learned it from him. You don't announce it. You don't wait until you feel ready. You just don't stop.
You're Ahsoka.
You're Caleb.
How is he today?
He thought I was someone named Nora. You know who that is.
Nora was his best friend growing up. Not a girlfriend, just the person who knew him before he knew how to pretend everything was fine. They grew up on the same street. She moved away when they were 19. They lost touch. He never really talked about her after that. But I remember, when we were kids, if Leo was having a bad day, he'd go find Nora. Not our parents, not me, Nora. She was just that person for him.
The brain keeps what matters most.
Even when you think you buried it 30 years ago. He said her name today, out of nowhere.
He was looking right at me when he said it.
Last time I came, 3 months ago, he didn't know who I was. I walked in and he looked at me like I was a stranger who had wandered into the wrong room. I sat there for an hour trying to find something. Some sign that he was still in there. And then he fell asleep. And I drove home, and I sat in my car in the driveway for 40 minutes because I couldn't figure out how to go inside and act normal. And after that, I just stopped.
I know.
I'm not proud of it.
I'm not judging you.
How do you keep doing it? Every day. How do you walk in there and how do you not just stop?
I don't know. The first month, I told myself it was because he needed me. The second month, I told myself it was because I promised. After that, I stopped telling myself things and just kept going.
That's not an answer.
I know. It's just what's true.
He talked about you before things got bad. We were on the phone once and he said,
I found someone who stays. Like, actually stays.
I asked him what he meant and he said,
Most people have a limit. She doesn't seem to have one.
I don't think he was talking about the visits. I think he knew, even then, that something was coming. And he was telling me that he'd found someone who wouldn't leave when it did.
He never told me that.
He didn't have to tell you. He told me because I was the one he was worried about. I'm going to go in.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, he was right about you.
So Nora was someone who made him feel safe when he was a kid, and his brain held onto her name for 30 years.
Yeah.
And his brother thinks Leo knew something was coming even before the diagnosis.
That's what he said.
And you're...
I don't know what I am.
That's not what I was going to say.
Then what?
I was going to say, you're allowed to be angry about this. You don't have to be understanding about everything all the time. You walked in there for 447 days. He called you by someone else's name. You said, yeah, I'm here. And then you sat there and had a normal visit. Ahsoka, you're allowed to be a person about this.
If I start being angry, I won't be able to stop.
Maybe that's okay.
It's not okay. He's sick. He doesn't know what he's doing. I can't be angry at someone who doesn't even know.
You're not angry at him. You're angry at the situation. There's a difference.
His brother asked how I keep doing it.
What did you say?
I said I just haven't stopped yet.
Is that still true?
Ask me tomorrow.
You actually came.
447 days. I showed up every single one of them. He ran a 2-week investigation for me. He stood in front of 3 people with a busted lip and said he'd do it again. He told his brother he found someone who stays. And today, for the first time in 447 days, I was the one standing in the hallway, not knowing if I should knock, not knowing if I had the right. He taught me that you show up even when you don't feel ready. I just never thought I'd be standing outside his door, wondering if someone else got here first.
You must be Ahsoka.
You must be Nora.
He talks about you when he's having a good day. He says, the one who brings the coffee. I figured it was you.
You came back.
Yeah, I'm here.
You always smell like rain. Did you know that?
You used to say that a long time ago.
It's going to rain today.
I almost didn't come when Caleb called.
What made you?
He said Leo kept saying my name. Said, I don't know what it means, but I think you should know. I sat with that for 2 weeks. Then I thought, I don't want to be someone who didn't show up when it mattered.
He used to say that. Leo. Just show up. That's the whole thing.
Have you ever noticed? Most people just never show up.
You're so strange.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like him.
Why are you telling me all this?
What do you mean?
You don't know me. You could have kept coming, kept your head down, and I'd never need to know the full story. Why sit down and explain yourself?
Because you deserved to know. And because, honestly, I needed someone who actually knows him now. Not who he was at 19. Who he is in that room today. I've been sitting next to a person I remember from 30 years ago. You've been sitting next to who he actually became. Those aren't the same person. And I needed to meet someone who knows the second one.
How long have you known him?
Since we were 7. Same street. He knocked on my door every Saturday morning for 8 years to see if I wanted to go ride bikes. Every single Saturday. Without fail.
You always show up too early.
You always answer the door, though.
That's very Leo.
When I moved away, we said we'd stay in touch. We didn't. Life goes. 30 years pass. But the brain doesn't forget what made it feel safe, even when you think you have.
When he says your name, what does his face look like?
Like he's somewhere safe. Like whatever's been chasing him stopped for a second.
That's what he looked like the one time he said my name. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Then it was gone.
You counted?
I counted.
Were you angry when you found out about me? That his brain kept me and kept losing you?
I didn't let myself be angry. He's sick. It's not...
That's not what I asked.
Yes. For about 10 minutes, standing in that parking lot? Yes. I was so angry I couldn't breathe.
Good.
Good?
It means you're a person, not just a caretaker. There's a difference, and you're allowed to be both.
Hey, how was...
You forgot.
What?
My presentation. Today. I told you 2 weeks ago. Reminded you Wednesday. You said I got it.
I'm sorry. I got the days mixed.
Leo, I'm not angry about the presentation. I'm angry because I feel like I'm the only one keeping track of us. Every plan, every date, everything that matters to me. I have to remind you 3 times or it just disappears. And I'm tired.
That's not fair.
Is it not true? I just want to feel like I'm worth remembering. Like you're paying attention because you want to, not because I chased you down.
You are the thing I pay most attention to. I know I'm bad at showing it in the ways you need. I know I mess up. But you are never, ever not worth it to me. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry.
I told you I don't like roses.
I know. They were the only ones left. It was 11 p.m. I panicked.
I kept those roses until they turned brown. Kept the water in the vase 3 days after the petals fell, because I didn't want to admit they were gone. The fight I was so angry about, I want to feel worth remembering. Turned out to be the most ironic thing I've ever said. The disease doesn't choose based on worth. It just takes. And what I'd give now to have that fight again. To stand in that kitchen, wrong flowers, bad timing, his terrible apology face. To be angry about something that small and survivable. I would give everything to go back to a problem I could actually fix.
Hey, you new here?
Yeah, just visiting.
Nice day for it. You look like you needed more. You've got the same eyes as someone I used to know. He was a good kid. Annoying sometimes, but I'd do anything for him.
Sounds like a complicated guy.
All the good ones are. Your collar was crooked. I used to do that, every morning, for my brother. He always got dressed in a hurry. He's a good kid. Drives me crazy, but I'd do anything for him. Anything.
He fixed my collar. He doesn't know who I am, but he fixed my collar because that's what he always did. Every morning before school, I was always in a hurry, and he always fixed my collar and told me to slow down. And he just did it again, like nothing happened, like no time passed, like I was still 12 years old and late for school. He's still in there. He's still my brother. And he has no idea. Sorry.
Don't be.
How do you do this every day and not...
I do fall apart. Just usually in the elevator.
I wasn't angry at Nora. That was the worst part. I wanted to be. It would have been so much easier. But she walked in there and gave him something I've been trying to give him for 451 days and couldn't. Not because I don't love him enough, because she carries a part of him I never had access to. A part that existed before I existed, before he decided what to show and what to keep. And his brain held onto that part when it let go of everything else, including me.
Tell me about him. The version I don't know.
His dad had a drinking problem when we were kids. Leo never told anyone. He was the kind of kid who made everything look fine from the outside.
What's wrong today? You're acting a bit off.
It's nothing. I'm just tired.
Every morning he'd show up at my door, and I always knew by the knock whether it had been a bad night. He never said it out loud. He didn't have to.
He never told me any of that.
I know.
We were together 2 years. He never... I never asked.
He spent a lot of years learning how to not need anything from anyone. How to be the person who holds things together. How to make being around him feel easy. I think that's who you fell in love with. The person he worked really hard to become.
So the brain kept you because you were there before the walls went up.
I think so. Yeah.
And I came after.
You came after. But Ahsoka, you came after and you stayed. He built those walls because he learned that people leave when things get hard. And then you showed up, and things got as hard as they possibly could, and you didn't leave. I knew him before the walls, but you're the one who proved the walls weren't necessary. That's not a small thing. That's everything he spent his whole life trying to find out.
I would do it again.
I wish he could hear that.
Maybe some part of him already knows.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You don't have to keep coming, you know. I can tell it costs you something. Every time. You should spend that on someone who can give it back.
What if you're the one I want to spend it on?
He didn't know he said it. He doesn't know he's the person he was talking about. He told me I should spend my energy on someone who can give it back. And he was right. And he was the reason he was right, and he will never know any of it. That's the part no one warns you about. Not the forgetting. The moments when he's still so completely himself that it breaks you all over again. Not because he's gone, because he's right there.
I know. They were the only ones left. It was 11 p.m. I panicked.
I should have told you this in person. I'm sorry. Caleb found something when they were clearing out Leo's apartment. A letter. 2 envelopes. One for Caleb, one with your name on it. Leo wrote it before things got bad. He never sent it. Caleb has it. I thought you should know it exists. What you do with that is up to you.
He wrote me a letter before he forgot. He sat down and wrote my name on an envelope and never sent it. I don't know if he lost his nerve. I don't know if he just forgot before the forgetting had a name. But it exists with my name on it in his handwriting.
Can we meet?
He wrote it about 3 months after the diagnosis. He was still pretty sharp then. Still driving, still cooking his Sunday thing. You know, the eggs with too much pepper.
I know.
You wouldn't have known anything was wrong if you didn't already know. He was handling it. That was what he did. Handle things. I saw him at the desk 2 evenings in a row. I thought it was work stuff. He had this look when he was concentrating, like the whole world could fall apart and he wouldn't notice. He had that look both nights.
You didn't ask him what he was writing?
I almost did. Second night, I walked past his door and it was open a little, and I saw him, pen down, just sitting there, staring at whatever he'd written. I kept walking. Felt like it wasn't mine to ask about. I figured he'd send it himself. I kept waiting. Weeks went by. Then months. Then he stopped being the kind of sharp he was when he wrote it. And I thought, maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he decided it didn't matter anymore. Then, when we cleared out the apartment, I found it in the bottom drawer of the desk, under a copy of that bird book he always had. Like he put it somewhere he'd have to really decide to go looking for it. I sat on the floor of that apartment for a long time before I could pick it up.
Did you read it?
No. It has your name on it.
There was one for you too, Nora said.
Yeah. I read mine the night I found it. Sat in the parking lot of his building for 2 hours after.
Are you okay?
I think I will be. I think you will be too. After you read it.
Thank you for keeping it, for calling Nora, for all of it.
He would have done it for either of us. You ready to go see him?
Yeah.
I had a rough few years when I was a kid. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah, it wasn't great. My dad had a problem with drinking. Not violent or anything, just absent. Like he was in the room, but nobody was home. My mom dealt with it by pretending everything was fine, so I learned to do that too. Pretend everything was fine. Got pretty good at it.
Leo.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. I'm not bringing it up because it's a thing. I just sometimes think about how long I spent making sure nobody had to worry about me. It's a hard habit to break, even when you want to. Anyway, you want more of that noodle thing, or are you done?
I'm done. You can have it.
He opened a door that night. I saw it open. I just didn't walk through it. I told myself, he'll say more when he's ready. There would be other Fridays, other takeout boxes on the floor. I thought there would always be more time. That's the thing about time. You don't know you're running out until you are.
Hey, we're here.
What's wrong?
It's fine.
He never said it's okay. Never said talk to me. He just put the controller outside my door and went to bed. I thought that was normal. I thought that was what brothers did. I didn't know until much later that not everyone has someone who notices without being told. That was just him. That was only him.
You'll still be here next year, right?
I don't know. Probably. I didn't understand that question for 30 years. He wasn't asking about the street or the neighborhood. He was asking if anyone would stay. And I said, probably. And I left 2 years later. And I think he took that probably and decided, never ask again. Never need anyone badly enough to ask again. I've spent a long time thinking about that afternoon, about what would have happened if I'd said, yes, I'll be here, about whether it would have changed anything. I think it would have changed everything.
Would you like to take a break?
He noticed. He always noticed. Not just that the cup was empty, he noticed when I was too deep in something to notice myself. He never made it a big deal. He just fixed the small things he could fix and left the rest alone. I used to think that was just how he was with everyone. Then Nora told me about the walls he built, and I realized he let them down for me. He let me see the fixing. I just didn't know that was rare. I didn't know that noticing was something you could lose.
Leo. Hey, Leo. Look at me. It's me. It's Caleb. Look at me. I know you're in there. I know you can hear something. Just look at me. Once. That's all. I'm right here. I've been right here. Every week. I'm not going anywhere. I just need you to look at me once and I'll be okay. I just need to know you're still in there. Please. Please just look at me. You fixed my collar this morning. You don't know it was me, but you still did it. You're still in there. I know you are. So just come back for 1 second. 1 second, that's all I'm asking. Just one.
Caleb.
Sorry.
Stop saying sorry to us.
Yeah, okay.
He fixed your collar because that's what he does. That's who he is. Even now. Even like this. That part didn't go anywhere.
He pushed the cookie to your side of the table too. He doesn't know any of us, but he still did both of those things.
Yeah, he did.
Same time next week?
Same time. Same time.
3 words. Same time next week. No one planned it, no one asked if it was okay. It just became true, standing on those steps in the evening light. The 3 of us, assembled by one person who can't remember any of us, deciding to keep showing up anyway. Not for him, exactly. Or not only for him. For each other, a little. For whatever it is that happens when you sit in a room with someone who loved the same person and you don't have to explain anything.
I don't know if you'll ever read this. I don't know if I'll have the nerve to send it, or if by the time you find it, you'll even remember why it mattered. But I need you to know, I saw you. Every time, even when I didn't show it. Every time you refilled your own coffee and didn't ask if I wanted any. Every time you laughed at something on your phone and almost told me, and then didn't. Every time you fell asleep on the couch with the TV still on, and I turned it off, and you didn't wake up. I saw all of it. You were never the one who had to chase me down. You were the one I was always already looking for. I just didn't know how to say that without it sounding like I was asking you to stay. And I didn't want to ask. I'd spent my whole life not asking. I wanted you to choose, not because I told you to, because you wanted to. You did, every day. 400 and some days now, Caleb tells me. Every day you chose. That was enough. That was everything. I'm sorry I made it so hard to know me. I should have let you in earlier. I know that now. I just didn't know how. Leo.
It got cold tonight. I should have brought a heavier jacket. There was a couple by the river this evening. They were walking really slowly, like they had nowhere to be and all the time in the world. I thought, that's what it looks like when you've been somewhere long enough to stop hurrying. Caleb's coming back next week, and Nora, we decided. I don't think you know what that means, but I thought you should know anyway. We're all still here.
He didn't say anything. He didn't know what I'd read, or what it meant, or that I'd been sitting by the river holding his words in my hands. He looked at me for 1 second, and then looked away. That's all. And I don't know if it meant anything, but I'm choosing to believe it did. I'm choosing to believe he's still in there, in whatever way he can be, and that somewhere underneath all the forgetting, he knows someone is sitting next to him and not leaving. Not because she has to, because she read his letter and understood. Because she chose. That's the whole thing. He said so himself. Choosing. Every day. I can do that. I'll keep doing that. As long as it takes.
What's going on? Find her. Room 7. They said the outbreak started on a Thursday. I was unconscious when it happened. By the time I opened my eyes, the world I remembered was already gone. But I only had one thought. Not survival, not fear, just her name. I don't know how long I was gone, but somewhere inside me, I had left myself a note. The version of me that was disappearing had thought ahead. He knew I'd need a reason to get up.
Oh my God, someone please save me.
Don't move.
I'm not infected.
That's what they all say.
If I was infected, I wouldn't be talking. I'd be trying to eat you.
Your hand. What does it say?
Something I wrote to myself. Before I forgot.
Forgot what?
Everything that mattered.
How long were you out?
I don't know. Long enough for all of this to happen.
Lucky you.
How long have you been in here?
2 days. Maybe 3. I stopped counting. There's no water left.
Drinking it.
Thank you.
You need it more than I do. Drink it.
Who are you looking for?
Someone called Ahsoka. Last known location, room 7, 3rd Street.
I know room 7.
You do?
It's where survivors have been gathering. I was heading there anyway. My dad might be there.
I'll get us out of the hospital. You lead the way after that.
What's the plan?
I distract, you run. Or you distract, I run.
That's not a plan. That's a coin flip.
Welcome to day 453. In the old world, I spent 451 days being afraid of losing someone slowly. Watching them forget. Watching them fade. Nobody warned me about this kind of world, where you lose everything at once, and the stranger next to you is the only thing keeping you moving.
It started 3 days ago, East District first. By the second day, it spread everywhere. The government sealed the outer roads. People inside were just left.
Anyone trying to organize? Keep order?
There were, for about a day. Then the food ran out.
How many people at room 7?
Last I heard, maybe 12. It's the most stable place in this block. They have a generator.
She was looking for her father. I was looking for a girl whose face I'd spent 451 days trying to hold on to. We were both chasing someone in a city that had stopped caring whether anyone survived.
Can't go through. We detour. Back exit might connect to the alley.
This isn't a shelter. Keep walking.
We just need the back exit.
There is no back exit.
Then we'll find another way out. We're not here for your supplies.
You look like you just woke up from a coma.
Something like that.
Then you don't know what it's been like out there. I had a group, 8 people.
Day 1, we took in 2 strangers. They seemed fine. They said they just needed a place to sleep. Day 3, one of them was gone, and so were half our supplies. The other one? Turns out she was already bitten. We lost 2 more people because of that. So yeah, I know exactly what just passing through looks like.
That's fair. I'm not going to tell you we're safe. I don't know that. But we're not here to take anything. We're looking for someone.
Aren't we all?
You're looking for someone at room 7?
Yeah.
She know you're coming?
She doesn't know I remember her.
They stay.
Ed.
Damon, we've had this argument 3 times today. My answer isn't changing.
You cause any trouble, I won't wait for the zombies.
Understood.
Back. Now.
He's bitten. He can't come with us. You all know the rules.
I know.
Ed, I'm sorry.
In the old world, we spent so much time being afraid of losing people slowly, watching them forget, watching them fade. Nobody warned us that the new world had a different kind of losing. Sudden, definitive, and completely out of your hands.
How long has she been gone? The person you're looking for.
She hasn't gone anywhere. I'm the one who is gone. I had a condition. Memory. For 451 days, I didn't know who she was.
And now you remember.
Everything.
That's a hell of a thing. To get it all back at once.
Yeah.
Carla and I, we've been together 28 years. You know what I keep thinking right now? I keep thinking about this Tuesday morning, maybe 15 years ago. She burned the toast. We were running late. I was annoyed. I would give anything to be annoyed at burned toast right now. Room 7, straight down this road, left at the burned building, iron door. There were lights there 2 days ago. People.
Thank you, Ed.
Sorry, everyone. I want to check the north.
Room 7. That's where I'm heading to. My dad might be there.
Carla, you coming?
Not yet. I need a minute.
Let's go!
I'll check if my dad's inside. Good luck, Leo. Leo?
Hi, Maya.
You remember.
All of it.
She used to come here every day, after visiting you at the hospital. She'd sit in that chair and not say anything. Just sit there. I used to think she was waiting for you to get better, but I think she was practicing what it feels like to be okay with you not knowing her. Do you know what the hardest part was? She never blamed you. Not once. Not even when it was bad. She'd just come in here and sit down and then go back to you the next day. 451 days.
Is she here? Where did she go?
She left 2 days ago, the morning after we heard you'd woken up, that you remembered. She took her bag, but she left her jacket.
She ran.
451 days, Leo. You don't come back from that kind of waiting without something breaking.
Which direction?
She didn't say.
I had rehearsed what I would say. I had the words ready, the whole speech from the beginning. But when the door opened, she wasn't there. And I realized I had spent so long trying to remember the right words that I'd forgotten to think about what happens if she's already gone. Open the door! Open the... No! 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 Ah, thank goodness. It was just a dream.
You're really going.
Yeah.
She's been out there alone for 2 days. In this world. You know what 2 days means.
That's exactly why I'm going.
And if she doesn't want to be found?
Then she can tell me that herself. I'd rather hear it from her than guess from here.
If she tells you to leave.
If she tells me to leave, I leave.
Leo. There's a place. She mentioned it once, a long time ago, before any of this. A lake. Her mother used to take her there when she was little. They'd go in the summer. She said the water was so still in the morning, it looked like glass. Mirror Lake. Highway exit 7. 2 hours north of the city on foot.
You think that's where she went?
I think when everything falls apart, people go to the last place that still felt like home. She didn't take her jacket. She knew someone would come looking. Don't make her regret leaving it behind.
She had a 2-day head start. I had one direction and a name. Mirror Lake. In another life, that would have felt like nothing. In this one, it felt like everything. Have you found your father?
No, there isn't any clue at all.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
The Order Committee. They've controlled this district since day 2 of the outbreak.
Who are they?
Whoever got organized first. They control the water supply for this whole block, so everyone plays along. My dad was working at the clinic on 9th when it started. Someone told me the committee absorbed the clinic on day 3.
Absorbed.
Their word, not mine.
Hey, take this troublemaker away.
Sir, please. I'm sorry, sir.
Don't.
They just...
I know. There are 12 of them on this block alone. You'll end up in the same place, and then neither of us gets anywhere. We keep moving.
Next!
How long has your dad been in there?
I don't know. I don't know if he went in voluntarily or if they took him. He's alive. He has to be. Don't say anything you don't have to.
Wasn't planning to.
I mean it. These people are good at finding the thing you care about and using it.
Then don't let them see that you care about finding your dad.
Hand it over.
It's a letter, not a weapon, not supplies.
Everything gets checked. That's the rule.
Then check it with your eyes. I'm not handing it over.
Take him down.
Yes, sir.
Leave it. Silver hair. You're the one she was asking about.
You saw her.
Came through here 2 days ago. Walk with me.
I'd rather you just tell me where she went.
You'll want the context. It'll change what you do next. She moved fast. Didn't stop long, but she asked questions about the outbreak. Specifically about which facility had the first cases, who reported first, what the real timeline was. The city hospital, your East Wing, had documented cases 2 days before the official outbreak date. 2 days. That data was deliberately erased.
How do you know that?
How I know isn't important. The fact that it was erased, that's what matters. She already knew about the East Wing when she got here. She wasn't asking to find out, she was asking to confirm.
Where did she get that information?
That's exactly the right question. And it's the question that's going to get her killed if she keeps pulling on that thread alone.
Where did she go?
Mirror Lake, exit 7. She asked one of my people for directions. She also asked if anyone had seen a boy with silver white hair. From the hospital district. She asked if he looked okay.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because I need something from you first. North 7th Street, pharmacy, 2nd floor, medical supplies. Been inaccessible for 3 days. There's a cluster down there, 15 to 20. My people can't get in without losing someone. You and your friend look like people who know how to move quietly. Go in, get the supplies, come back. I give you a full pass and everything I know.
And if we don't come back?
Without cruelty, just honest. Then you don't come back.
You don't have to do this.
I need that pass. And if my dad is in there, I need to know. That's all.
Fine. But when we come back, full information. Everything.
Everything.
How many you think are in there?
Doesn't matter.
It kind of matters, though. Like, as a number.
Quiet matters more than the number.
Easy for you to say. You've been doing this how long?
About 6 hours.
Oh. Great.
Reyes is going to get us killed.
He's fine.
He's been counting his own heartbeats for 10 minutes.
Leo, Zoe, come with me. Take as many medicines as possible.
What is this? There's nothing at all.
Zombies! Zombies are coming!
Go! Go!
I'm sorry.
Move!
It's stuck! It's stuck! You came back!
Don't read too much into it.
I'm going to read everything into it.
We need to move.
That's more words than he said all day.
Last time, I ran. This time, I didn't. I don't know what that means. Maybe the difference between who you were and who you're becoming is just a series of split-second decisions you make when nobody's keeping score. Or maybe you just got lucky.
Sir?
Good work. Pass is yours, both of you. Your name is Zoe Chen.
Yeah.
Dr. Chen's daughter, internal medicine.
You know him.
He's been with us since day 2. He came in voluntarily. We needed medical staff. He needed a safe location. He's alive. He's working. Room 12 down that hall.
What's the condition?
You stay, register, work with what you know. You can see him before you decide. I'm not asking you to take my word for it.
You don't have to believe him.
I know.
We can find another way.
He's my dad, Leo. I've been walking for 4 days. He might be 20 meters away. You came this far for her. She's 2 days ahead of you. Go.
Zoe.
I can take care of myself. I've been doing it since day 1. I'll find you after. I promise.
If she wants to leave, at any point, for any reason, she leaves. No delay, no conditions.
Of course, we're not a prison. Leo! East Wing, City Hospital, 2 days before the official outbreak date. Your East Wing had the first documented cases. Not reported, not logged. Deliberately erased from the system. That's what she went to find. Whatever she found there, she took it with her when she left here.
Why are you telling me this?
Because somebody should know, and I'm too useful here to go looking for answers myself. I run this network. I need this network, which means I can't be the person who starts asking questions that might bring the whole thing down. But you can.
You want me to keep pulling on this thread.
I want you to find her before she pulls on it alone and something pulls back. When you find her, ask her what she saw in that East Wing. Then decide what you want to do with it. She asked if you looked okay. Not, is he alive? She asked if you looked okay.
He wasn't threatening me. He was warning me. And that was worse. Because it meant whatever she had found, it was real enough that even Marcus was afraid of it. And Marcus didn't look like a man who was afraid of very much.
There was a light.
No! Ahsoka? She was here. She had been here. And whatever she found, it was enough to make someone come looking for her first.
We're not here to hurt you. Hand over what you took from the East Wing, and you walk away.
Go away!
Don't! Get her! Don't let her get away!
Locked from the outside. You don't lock a door from the outside to keep people in. You do it to keep people from finding what's inside.
What exactly is being hidden here? Oh my god! Are they running human experiments here? Are these files still here? Take them all. This is the virus serum they were developing. Is this the experimental results? It looks terrifying. What on earth is in that giant tank? Ah! Is that a zombie? Someone's coming. Get hide.
How come the doctor didn't shut down the system?
He must be losing his marbles.
This must be the file he was looking for.
Dibs on this donut. You don't mind, right?
Hey, save me one. Clear, let's move.
Those two gluttons are finally gone. That was close. Nearly got caught. I'd better get out of here.
You found something.
East Wing. Someone was running something in there before the outbreak started. And there are people with cars and radios actively looking for anyone who's been inside. If they track me here, everyone in this building is a target. You know what that means.
And Leo?
He just woke up in the middle of the end of the world. He doesn't need to walk straight into this. Not yet.
He'll come looking anyway.
I know. That's why I'm not leaving him nothing.
You know he would have gone with you. If you'd asked.
I know.
Then why didn't you? Come back.
Working on it.
East District. Highest zombie density in the city. No order committee, no patrols, no checkpoints, which means the people looking for me won't follow me in here. That's the logic. I'm committing to the logic.
Hey, you alone? It's dangerous out here alone.
Not survivors, scavengers. They want the bag. They've done this before.
Just passing through.
That's a heavy bag. What's inside?
Just hand it over. Nobody gets hurt.
Where are you going? There's nowhere to... What the?
Run! Run!
I didn't make that happen. They picked the wrong corner. I just used it.
Don't think about it. Keep moving.
Metro Line 3. Closed for renovation before the outbreak, never opened. Connects all the way to the North District exit. My dad worked on this renovation. He used to describe every tunnel at dinner like it was the most interesting thing in the world. I used to fall asleep listening. Right now, I could kiss him for it. The workers called this station the Cathedral. I see why. No water, no smell. This tunnel was never used. Nothing had time to rot in here. Small wins. Battery, of course. If it dies, left hand on the wall. Follow it to the end. Simple. Don't think about the ceiling. Don't think about how far the end is. Just the wall. Just the next step. Not a zombie, just a dog. Starving. Scared. Okay. We're the same right now, you and me. Go find somewhere better than this. There it is.
I need to speak to whoever runs this place. Information for information.
Walk with me. You came from the East Wing.
The lock was repicked. You already knew someone had been in there.
First time was my people. They came back with nothing useful. Second time was you. What did you find?
A name. VALE.
Where?
File header. East Wing. Dated 2 days before the outbreak.
There are 3 VALE operatives in my district right now. Been here since yesterday. They ran your description against my gate logs an hour ago. They don't use guns in crowded areas, but they have other methods.
What is VALE?
Before the outbreak, officially, a government research coordination unit. Budget classified, location classified. Disease prevention, on paper. The East Wing is not the only site. There are others. And they all went dark on the exact same day the outbreak started.
They knew it was coming.
I know they're looking for you specifically. Intercepted radio log, 20 minutes ago. Mirror Lake, exit 7.
They already know where I'm going.
Someone at my north gate logged your direction of travel yesterday. I've dealt with them. Go now. Don't use the main road. You have maybe 4 hours before they get there.
Why are you telling me all this?
VALE operating in my district without permission is a problem for me. You leaving removes that problem. Also, there's a boy. Silver hair. Coming from the south probably tomorrow. He's going to come looking.
How far behind?
A day, maybe less. Don't let them take what you found.
Wasn't planning to.
My mom used to bring me here every summer. She said this place was quiet enough to actually think. I used to think that was a weird thing to say. Right now, I get it completely.
East Wing, secondary containment site. Cases confirmed 2 days before official date, not reported. VALE protocol, government level authorization, secondary, which means there's a primary site. The East Wing is not where this started. It's just where they were watching it start.
Maya always keeps candy in her left pocket, even now, even here. I don't know how she does it. Someone watched this happen, decided not to stop it, burned the evidence, and then sent people to make sure the evidence stayed burned. That's not an accident. That's a decision someone made.
I don't know what to do with this yet, Mom, but I'm not going to let it disappear.
Engine. Getting closer. Marcus said 4 hours. That was yesterday. Doesn't matter. They're here. 2, no weapons drawn. They want the files first. About 30 seconds before that changes. Window, flashlight. Go.
We're not here to hurt you. Hand over what you took from the East Wing, and you walk away.
Go away!
Don't!
Get her! Don't let her get away!
Don't check behind you. Just run.
Open the door! Open the...
I know that voice.
Ahsoka!
You're real.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I left without saying anything.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
You're here now.
Yeah. Those aren't survivors.
No, they're not.
What did you find in that building?
Someone started this on purpose, watched it happen, and decided not to stop it. There's more than one site. We're standing 2 hours away from the next one.
How long have you known?
2 days.
Why didn't you... East Wing, day -2. Find VALE. Marcus told me the rest.
We know you're both in there. Open the door and this ends quietly.
Back window.
How far is the lake?
2 minutes.
Then we have 2 minutes.
They're moving. Lakeside. Cut them off.